Last week, Reverend Tom preached about the seditious song of joy that Mary, the mother of Jesus, proclaimed when she learned that she was to bear this child. Now, Caesar Augustus was at that time the ruler of the world-dominating Roman Empire. He was worshipped as a divine being and hailed by his subjects as a great bringer of peace. In fact, he held some of the titles that were later used for Jesus, like Son of God, Liberator, Lord, and Prince of Peace. Now, given the economic strength and political power of the empire, which was wrought from Caesar's oppressive leadership, culture-crushing war all over the empire, and the government's violent response to any who did not support Augustus, the privileged people in power bought into his extensive propaganda campaign, fake news if you will, which stated that salvation was to be found in none other than the narcissist in chief. So as long as they signed on to his leadership and his government, they got rewarded with power and privilege. They became part of the dominant structures. And of course, they then protected the oppressor and the oppressive system in order to maintain their own place within it. Sound familiar? And yet, in the face of inequity and oppression, even before Jesus teaches a new world order, a new way where the structures and the institutions of power are literally turned upside down, there is this woman, an outsider who came from nowhere, a child really, with no power and no privilege, a skinny, brown, pregnant woman who sings into existence a revolution, who proclaims in her poetry another way, who magnifies the manifestation of mercy in her Magnificat. And this is what she prophesizes. God, she sings, not Caesar, is our savior. God, she sings, not Caesar, brings down princes from their thrones and exalts the humble. God, she sings, not Caesar, fills the hungry with good things and sends the rich away with empty hands. God, she sings, not Caesar, is the real liberator and a way better way to a better world. Beloved, whether you believe in the power of a Godhead like the one that informs my journey, or the power of the universe in which we all coexist, or the power of love that is right there in your heart, you've got to believe in the power of the revolution in which we find ourselves right here and right now. A revolution calling for peace and justice and love for all of humanity and all of the earth. In the revolutionary words of Amanda Gorman, another skinny, brown young poet, the new dawn blooms as we free it, for there is always light. If only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. Be the light, beloved. Be the light. And click on the link below to hear more about the revolution of love. And join us this Sunday at 10:30, because everybody needs a little sanctuary. See you soon.